Hey, it's George Anderson here, the training partner with the Reading Half Marathon, and I've got a quick video for you where I'm going to be going through a mile by mile, blow by blow description of the route which you're going to be experiencing and enjoying on Sunday. And a quick spoiler alert: if you don't want to know what's going to happen on Sunday, you don't want to know what's coming up and where the hills are and where the water stations are and which bits to look out for and which bits to particularly enjoy, then don't watch this video. It's as simple as that. But if you believe that being forewarned is being forearmed and you want to have as much information as you can, then let's dive straight in and take a look. I've done this course for the last 12 years as a pacemaker, and though there have been a few changes, there's a lot of it, the course, that is exactly the same and has been for the last 10-12 years. So let's take a look. You can download this from the website if you want to, readinghalfmarathon.com. The major change this year is that at the start, we're going to go the other way. Now, normally you start off this way, but we're going to go this way this time and give ourselves this mile loop over the Green Park campus. Now, personally, I think this is a real masterstroke of course planning genius, because what it's going to do is it means that you've got a mile less of the route to run. That's the way I'm going to imagine it for myself, and it's a nice, easy psychological edge to get, because as you come out of here, normally you'd be right, okay, 13 miles to go, but no. Now you've only got 12 miles to go. Use this mile just to get yourself into your stride. When you come out of the Green Park campus area, then you've only got 12 miles to go. You should be into your rhythm by that point. If you're running with one of the pacemakers, and I'm one of them, but we've got paces between 1 hour 20 and 2 hours 30 in 5-minute increments. If you're sticking with one of them, they should be just about on pace by that point. So that's the first mile. Now, when you get out of here, one of the reasons why that's such a great addition to the course, or change to the course, is that from here, as you come through, when you get to mile 2, normally you duck down through here and go back up again. This is what it's been like for the last few years. But this is a bit of a hill. It's not a major hill, it's a bit of a hill that catches people out though, because if you're expecting it to be pancake flat, then you're disappointed when you get to this point. You still have got a bit of a hill on Hartland Hill as you come through here, but it's just a bit of a slope, so don't freak out about that, just enjoy it. You're going to be blowing a little bit heavier as you get to the top, but otherwise just coast through. You shouldn't be too far off your average pace by the time you get to mile 3 up here. So you're going to cruise around here, and as you get close to mile 4, this is if you've got supporters coming to watch you, then obviously the stadium's an obvious place for them to go. But this is also a great area for them to go as well, because they can see you as you go in here just before mile 4. You're going to go around the lovely university campus, which is a great part, one of my favourite parts of the course. And then they can duck over here and they can see you coming out again. So they'll actually see you twice, and they haven't got to travel too far to do that. It's that nice little loop around there. You have got a Lucasade station here as well as you come out. It's up to you. If that's a part of your race refueling strategy, then go for it with the Lucasade stand. Now you're going to come down here. This is where you get a really nice, going down Kendrick Hill, a really nice downhill, relaxed opportunity for free speed. Just watch out that as you're going down this hill, that you don't really go for it too much, because it's possible to get injured, it's possible to fall over, to trip. Lots of people are doing that. You don't want to fall into somebody else. So just make sure that you just take control as you're going down Kendrick Hill. As you come into the bottom, you come into this water station here. But use that. The paces will probably pick up the pace a little bit just naturally as they go down that hill. Now you're going to work your way around here, and as you come under this bypass here, under the underpass rather, this is for me the highlight of the whole course. You've got great music all the way around, especially down Kendrick Hill. There's a group band plays outside of a pub here. There's a good band out here as well, just before you get to the university. But under here is where you have the steel band in the underpass, and it's just a real kind of energizing part of the course here as you burst through here, and you can still hear it as you're coming around this little loop here. Now you're pretty much at the halfway mark at that point there, so now you are. Before you had to, you're probably about 5.5, 6 miles at that point last time, but now you're 6.5 miles through, so you're at the halfway mark. Then you're going to come through. There's a nice little loop through the town. I've done the London Marathon a few times, and I can tell you what, the noise you're going to get, the support you'll get going through the town is on a par with what it's like in the London Marathon. It's just phenomenal. The people of Reading really come out in their droves to support. It's a fantastically well supported part of the course, so it'll really boost you along. Just make sure you use that motivation, use that extra energy, but don't let it get you carried away so much that you pick up the pace too much, because you've still got half the course to go, right? So now as we come out of the town, this is where the second hill takes place as we come up from Mile 8 up Russell Street. So that's the bad news. The good news is there's a pub at the bottom that gives you free beer. I wouldn't recommend you take them up on that offer, but that's what's going on at the bottom anyway, just in case you're interested. But going up that hill, it's not very long, it's a couple of 100 metres long. It is a hill, you will notice it, you will be blowing a little bit heavier by the time you get to the top, but it's not something you want to be worrying about. Slow down, because you'll gather that back up again as you get through. There's plenty of downhill still to come. Boosting along Tilehurst Road, I used to live along this road, so it's a good local route for me, or used to be. Coming along Tilehurst Road, another water station here. You've got a lovely park over here. Again, really well supported as people of Reading and the residential areas come out and support through here as well. And then you've got this long straight. I always feel when I get to this point here that pretty much home and dry. So you've got this, obviously there is still 3 miles, 3.5 miles to go, but you really have turned, literally and figuratively turned the corner. You're on the way back now. So a straight line down the Bath Road. Again, nice parkland, some beautiful buildings along the way there. You probably won't be looking at that, you'll just be looking at the road in front of you, but it's a long straight line. Down Coley Avenue, that sharp turn there, but it is downhill. Okay, and that downhill continues as you go along Berkeley Avenue, and then the final part of the run, the Rosekill Lane, the A33. This used to be a real kind of mind-messing part of the route, because you'd come down here and then normally you'd have to do a big old mile-long loop back to the start and this big hairpin and back down again. So you see the stadium looming up ahead of you, and then you've got to go away from it again. Not this time, no. Now because of this change to the start, you're going to come down Rosekill Lane, you're going to come in, you're going to go straight into the stadium. This is a little bit of a slope here as well as you come up this road here, but don't worry about that. You're coming up, you're going to be going through, you're going to be so buoyed up by that point, you're into the last mile or the half mile of the route, coming in the last couple of 100 metres of the route, you're in the stadium itself, and you're going to be absolutely lifted by the noise and the energy of the crowds. So the Reading Half Marathon is a fantastic route. It's a fantastic course. It's very well supported, incredibly well organised as well. There's lots of things you can still do between now and the race to make sure that you have the best experience possible, but hopefully having a bit of an idea about the course has gone some way to helping you feel relaxed and confident about the experience you're going to have on the day. Make sure you take part in the warm-up. Come over and say hello to me. I'll be on one of the stages with a head mic, but I'll be there a few minutes beforehand. Come and say hello. And if you're in the 1:30 pace group, which is the one I'll be doing, then I really hope that we can get you round in your target time. Thanks again, and have a great day on Sunday. Bye for now.